Welcome guys to another tutorial. For today I'll be taking you on food banner part 2. Now, our previous video you've seen our part 1, so we'll be going into part 2 of the food banner design. So come with me to Corel Draw as we begin. Today I want to use a workspace of A6 size. So that is the workspace I'll be using, A6. We are using inches. You see it here, 4.134 inches by 5.827 inches. So I'll be using that for today's tutorial. Let's go together as we do it and work it out together. So first, double click on your rectangle tool. Double click on your rectangle tool. It automatically brings the rectangle shape to your workspace. You drop your tool. The next thing I will do is I will duplicate this. I will click and drag to the point I want to leave it. Before I leave it, I right click and it duplicates. So I'll make the color green. I'll use green, a deep green. So I'll press and hold it. I'll select this and I'm okay with what I want. So I will remove the outline by right clicking on this. Okay, so having gotten that, the next thing I want to do is add some other thing to spice up the work. So I will come to polygon tool. When you click on this drop down arrow, you see polygon, or you press Y, it will give you that. You click on it. Now the shape of the polygon I want to take is a diamond shape. So if you don't have the number here already, 4, you just select here 4 and you draw your diamond shape. When you click, while dragging down, you press down Control button to give you an equal size of a diamond shape. Then you leave it. So I'll make it align well here. See what it's happening here. So having that done, then I want to duplicate it. I want to make it 4. So I want to duplicate it 4. So I'll click and drag. Before I leave it, I will right click. I also do the same thing. Then I want 2 more down. So I'll press Ctrl R 2 times to give me that. So you can see this. So I will have to keep it well how I want it to be. So see that I've gotten something here, but I'll still need to take it up a bit. So I'll move it up a bit. Move it up a bit. So I'll still move this up. Okay, I've gotten what I want. So what I want to do now is I want to power clip this inside this. So I'll just right click, click on power clip and click here. So it has, you see, it has become part of this. So what the next thing I will add to my design is I want to make this a bit smaller. So I highlight them all, and while clicking to drag, I press down Shift button. Alright, I'm okay with that. So I will highlight them all. Now I want to also add another shape of this. So I will duplicate this by, I'll click and drag. While dragging, I press down shift button, then I right click to duplicate it. So I will move it to keep it how I want it to look like. So that's what I want. So I will now click and duplicate. I duplicate this side also, and I also duplicate it for this. So alright, before that, let me extract it from the power clip. So I want to remove this frame. So alright, then this is what I'm gonna do. After having this is what I want to do. Now I want to give it an outline border, so I will select all of them and I'll give it border size. Let's try 3 first. This is how 3 will look like. So now there is something I want to add. I want to make this border look like dots. So what I will do in that case is that I will break, after I've highlighted all of them, I will convert it to curve. So what I will do is I'll go to objects, you see option convert to curve, or you simply press Ctrl Q. So when you do that, you see what happened now. It can allow you to select the outline type. So I will select now the outline type. So that's what I needed. Now I will also change the outline color. So I will highlight all of them. Remember, I've told you to highlight when you click on the first one. Before you do that to other ones, you keep pressing down Control Shift button. It will allow you highlight all of them. So remember, anytime you use a color from the color plate, it automatically comes down here. So I will right click on this to change the border color. So you see what we've got there. Now I will also right click and power clip them to this white frame, so that you see it here. Okay, so having done that, we'll still go up to do another thing. There are some other designs we also need to add to this work. Let's add up images we want to use for the design. So I'll go to import. It's either you press Ctrl I or you come here and click import. It will take you to folders you normally put your kinds of pictures as you may have arranged your system. So these are the pictures I will pick for this work. I will pick this, I will pick this, I will pick this, I will also pick pick these 3 from here. Let me drop these 3. I'll still go back to another folder. I have other ones, so I'll pick this also. So I think I'm okay with these 4 pictures for now. So I will also have to add some other thing, but before that, let's bring this picture in here. Just want to enlarge it to how I want it to look like. Okay, so then there is another thing I also want to add to it. This is, I'll go to freehand tool, I'll pick 2.2, I'll draw it out here diagonally, and I'll change the outline to, let's use I think that's okay. So we'll change it, type to dots, and we'll put the color. Right click on it, it changes the color. So let's set it how we want it to look like. So I'm okay with this. So I will duplicate, right click and bring it down. So when you click and bring it down, you right click. So what I will do now is, for me to keep it running, I'll keep pressing Ctrl R. It will automatically take it, duplicate it. Keep pressing Ctrl R all through. So I'll still come up here too and duplicate it. The spacing. So I think I'm okay with that spacing. I will also do same here, and I'll do same here. So having done that, I will highlight all of them and also power clip it to the white frame. That's what we've got there. So I will add another thing. I will go to rectangle tool, I will draw it up here. Then if you watch, there is no option for the outline size here. So I will put the outline size. Let me use thing there. I'm okay with that too. Let me reduce it a bit. Then I will also duplicate it. I'll duplicate it. Now let me take it closer a bit. I'm okay with that. So I will increase the outline of this to, no, let's use 3. All right, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to use right click on the color to change the outline color. I will use this. So for this, I'm going to use a different color with this. So in order for me to do that, I want to pick a color from this so that it will match with the color we are about to use it. So what I will do is I will have a rectangle tool here. I will come to this color eyedropper tool. I will click on it. I will come and select the color I want to use here. I select it. I click here. So I have the color. I will now right click. You know, when you input any new color, it comes to your color plate here. So I will now click on this and right click on this new color, and I have it here. So this is what I have. So then coming back here, there's something I want to add here. You know, this image just being here like this doesn't really look good. It's just like it's hanging. So what I will do is I'll bring in a shadow below it. So what I will do is I'll pick an ellipse tool and draw somewhere. So I'll drop my tool. So having this, I'll put a black color and remove the outline. So I'll convert it to bitmap. You you come to bitmap, convert it to bitmap. I'm using RGB, and after you've done that, you go back to bitmap, go to blur and Gaussian blur. Now you can select how you want it to look like. I'm okay with this. I press OK. So I will take this effect to the background. So what I will do is I'll press Control page down on my keyboard. I'll keep tapping so that it goes behind, and I will make it large, and I'll set it how I want it to look like. You see, it adds something beautiful to the work. So another thing I will also do is now to impute, to take these pictures and power clip them inside this frame. So I've taught you how to power clip. Have this here. I'll now remove the outline color. I'll also take this in here. I will edit this to make it look good. I'll remove the outline color. I'll take this here. I will edit it to how I want it to be. This is a transparent file. Okay, let me change the image. I'll import another one. I will use this. Okay, so while we are doing this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have not done that yet, just subscribe. You can always like our work, comment, and also share to others so they can also benefit from what you're benefiting. Okay, so this is a PNG file. The chicken here is a PNG file, so thus it allows you to see the background. So I don't want this background to be shown. So what I will do is I will click on white to fill this. Okay, having done that, this is what we've got. So I will also be adding up the write-ups where necessary. So just follow us as we keep going. Okay, yeah, the name of the establishment will be there. So you go to text tool, you pick the text tool, you type the name of the establishment. This is the name of the establishment I want to use. So I'll use impact, so it can be so bold, and I'll use black color. Then I'll come here and use force justify, so that this menu will align with this. So okay, and I will centralize it. So I'm okay with that, so I will group it. I'm okay with this. I'll group it and I'll take it a bit up. So the next thing I will do is I'll also bring in another polygon, a diamond shape in here, and I will make this black. I'll make this black because the right up I want to put in there is going to be white. So I will bring in a right up there. $5. So I want to use dollar for this. I'll make it white. Take it in here. So now the dollar sign, the easy way I normally use dollar sign is by going to my Microsoft Word. I'll go to my Microsoft Word and bring in the dollar sign from there. I will copy it from there in. So let's boot up this. Where I have to pass through this also for you can also do yours that way too, or you can make up the words, but this tutorial is all about guidelines. So I'll go to insert symbol. You have a dollar sign symbol here. You click on it, copy it out, and take it to Corel Draw and paste it there. So impacts, change the color. So I'm okay with this. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll need to write the name of this, which is mango burger. So it's too close. What I'll do is click on shape tool and drag it down a bit, and I'll also have to use force alignments. I'll increase this a bit. So this will be here, and this will also be here. Okay, so what I will do next is I'll duplicate this to each of these foods to speak of the price of each of these food in the menu. So let's say this is $10. And I'll also duplicate this for this. Let's say this is $9. Also duplicate for this. Let's say this is $5. I'll also duplicate it for the last. Okay, all right. Think we had a little error there, so I'll duplicate this for this and make it $5. I'll also duplicate for this, and this will be $6. Okay, so The next thing I will add is the names of each of these food items that are here. So let's keep going. I'll duplicate this down here. I'll reduce the size to meet up here, and I'll change the color to white to come out. So we'll call this chicken pepper soup. Let's reduce this. So we'll also duplicate for this, and this is croaker. This croaker fish. We'll also duplicate for this and call this mango burger. Finally, we'll duplicate for this and call it fried chicken. So we are still going to add more information to the flyer, but don't forget to subscribe if you have not done that. So now we're also going to bring in this shape, rectangle shape here. Drop our tools, click on shape tool and make the shape changes. So we're also going to bring in what we call other now. I'll reduce the font size. And I will make it so I'll use green color here, and this I'll use this color here. So the next information we'll also add here is that we also have free delivery service. So I will now take this down. I'll reduce the font size to 12. Okay, let me use 11. I think we are good here. So I will also put contact details. So I'll pick text to click here. I'll use font 11 and I'll change this to Zurich. So I can use the phone number. I'll reduce it to 9. So I'm good there. So depending on other informations you might want to add, you can add them there. depending on what you want. So you can always add your information here. So but at the end of the whole thing is that this is going to be what you have, and this is how it's going to look like. So thank you for joining us on today's tutorial. Also tune in for the next part of food banner design. Thank you.